Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm talking about my most anticipated reads for March. So as always, I will link the Goodreads list that I have for all of these books down below. And some of these are self-published, so just because I mention them in this video and talk about them coming out in March doesn't necessarily mean they will. Release dates change all the time, so just bear that in mind. I do try to update the list on Goodreads a lot so that if books change release date, like I take them out of the list, or if new books pop up, I add them in the list as well. So go check out the list, it's down below. So yes, I'm going to get into the new releases and then also do my TBR Jar Pics. So there are 17 books that I'm anticipating for March, so let's just get into it. Boss by Katie Evans, this is an adult romance. Field Notes on Love by Jennifer E. Smith. This is a YA contemporary. Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is adult fiction. Make Me Bad by R.S. Gray. This is an adult romance. Law of Physics Part 2. Space by Penny Reid. This is a new adult romance. And I'm actually waiting for all 3 books to be out to binge them, by the way, because I cannot handle a cliffhanger. I can't. Surprise Baby by Lex Martin and Leslie McAdam. This is adult romance. Heroine by Mindy McGinnis. This is a YA contemporary. And then there are 3 books. I know there's more than 3, but the 3 that I'm anticipating are part of like a crossover series. So Kristen Proby has this series called the Big Sky series, and she's collaborating with many other romance authors to write novellas kind of in that world but with their own characters. It's like a crossover series basically. So they all come out on the same day and they're all just kind of like little novellas that kind of tie together, I think. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm very, very excited for especially 3 of them. So the first one is Hold On by Samantha Young, Soaring with Fallon by Kristen Proby, and Wicked Force by Sawyer Bennett. And these are all like adult romances. Girls with Sharp Sticks by Suzanne Young. This is a YA mystery, I think. The Hookup Handbook by Kendall Ryan. This is an adult romance. The Best I've Ever Had by Abby Glines. This is book 3 in the Rosemary Beach series meets Seabreeze series. This is the 3rd book in that like small series, and this is a new adult romance. Adventures with My Ex by Shayla Black. This is book 18 in the Misadventures series, and this is an adult romance. I believe the audiobook is out already, but I'm waiting for the ebook. Nothing But Trouble by P. D'Angelico. This is a new adult romance. Dangerous Beauty by J.T. Giesinger, and this is like an adult romance suspense. And the final one that's kind of up in the air is My Life in Shambles by Karina Halley. This is an adult romance, and this was supposed to come out in February, but she changed the release date and she's still not sure if it's actually going to come out in March yet. So this one's just kind of up in the air, but I'm so excited for this one. The cover is beautiful. I'm so excited for it. So those were all my most anticipated reads for March. Let me know what books you guys are excited to read in March. Now on to my TBR Jar Pics. I don't really know how to go about this, but I want to continue doing the TBR Jar challenge. It's just kind of hard the way that I like film it and like pick books. It's just really difficult because I film these videos on the weekends. I film most of my videos on the weekends, like Saturday. There's still like another half a week of February and I haven't read my TBR Jar Pics yet, and I plan on reading them literally like this weekend. So it's kind of hard to film my TBR Jar Pics and like updates with that because I still haven't read them yet, and I'm thinking of like maybe just putting my TBR Jar Pics in my wrap-ups instead. I know it kind of like doesn't really go because you're like wrapping up your last reading month. Or should I just do like separate videos for my TBR Jar Pics, and like they'll be super short, but I just feel like it's really hard. I had picked for January Immortal Rain by Morgan Rhodes. I didn't end up reading it in January, so I continued to have it with me in February, and it's the 23rd of February today as I'm filming this, and I still haven't read it yet, but I kind of wanted to try to read it this weekend. And my other pick was The Bourbon Kings by J.R. Ward, which I also have not read, and I wanted to read these this weekend and like smash them out before the end of the month, but clearly I'm filming this video early. I don't know, should I pick 2 other picks? Should I just pick 1 other pick? I don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna pick another contemporary and call it good. I'll pick a contemporary for March that I'm gonna read, and we'll see, I guess. This TBR jar challenge is kind of a mess so far. 3 months in, I really don't have the hang of it yet, but all that counts is I'm trying to make an effort with it, and I'm trying to read my physical books, and I'm slowly succeeding, so I'm happy about that. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a contemporary for March. We'll see if I like even get to it or not. I don't know. Got one. Oh no. So my pick for March was All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn Greenwood, which I've heard mixed things about. Like, I've heard it's an amazing book. I've heard it's very like triggering and traumatic and like a lot of things. It's like a very dark book, which I'm okay with, but we'll see if I end up reading this in March. I don't know. This might be like maybe too depressing of a book to read in March. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm very, very curious to read this because I've had this on my TBR for a very long time. Alright, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what books you plan on reading in March. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!